Hello YouTube, Zachnafinakanite here. We did it. We finally killed Dracula. Well, I killed Dracula. Oh shit. Luna, is this one of yours? One for the bottle. And I totally didn't wait for my old beard to grow back so I could make this video. I'm not shallow, you're shallow. Anyway, so I recruited a couple of buddies of mine from the haunt to film this little short film for Halloween 2025. And yeah, we utilized a bunch of props for this one. And some of them didn't even get used, but yeah, we had fun. It was a fun time. Especially since the haunt didn't actually happen this fall, which, but old boss had his reasons. So I'm probably just going to add a few behind the scenes what's here and there, just basic B-roll footage, and I'm going to take you through a bunch of these props too. Let's get to it. So these are all the props. And that's the shadow of my hand because I'm not very good at this for some reason. It's kind of all jumbled up right now, but yeah. These are the stakes. And these used to be just regular, like for a sign or whatever. You could find these over at Ace, the Helpful Place. And I obviously cut them down a ways. They're not actually this long when you get them. They're like javelins almost. So I had to trim them down. Here's one that I cut in half because obviously you can't actually murder people, even if I am a pretty damn good villain. Not to toot my own horn. It's got a little permablood on the tip, just because how else is it gonna look official? And then for when I yank it out, I just kind of drop this one on the ground, which is completely slathered in permablood. And as far as the regular fake blood that I used on both my mouth and Ordinary Art Demon's throat, this is just some clear school glue that I mixed with red and green food coloring, which is an old Alan Hops trick. He goes by Still Piece Studios on YouTube, but yeah, been watching him a few years. Good tips. This is the Dracula cape, which is friggin' enormous, by the way. It's like a full half circle of Hobby Lobby fabric, both regular black. It almost looks like suit material. It's just black muslin, I guess, but we sewed it to red satin, which honestly looks a little similar to this bedsheet I got it on right now, but this is a little more vibrant than that. Hi, Luna. Hi, girl. Anyway, so moving on, we have Dracula's signet ring, which I have a lot of rings, so finding one that was particularly creepy and ghoulish was not any challenge whatsoever. I figured one with a pentagram would suit him just fine. This skull has a bit of a story to it, but it's Dracula's skull, and what happened was when I made this, I was thinking to myself, how the hell am I going to get the fangs right? And that's when it hit me. I bought my first pair of Scarecrow vampire fangs when I was like 18. I snuck them because I wanted to prank my family at some point. It was a different cat, but we had a cat named Sagwa at the time. Maybe there's a clip of her here and there I can show you. It's probably in my old channel intro, but I came downstairs holding her, and then I opened my mouth and just kind of hissed and faked like I was chewing on her. But these are the fangs, because obviously I've gone through Invisalign, and the resin also deteriorates after a few years, so I couldn't use these again even if I wanted to. So I super glued them, and I added a bunch of cotton and wood glue and black paint to this outdoor plastic Home Depot skull, with a bunch of white and gray paint dry brushed over that just to break up the monotony and make it look a little more ashy than not. This is the bottle of holy water, which is empty now because my brother was so altruistic enough to douse me with it. I'll call action, and you can just kind of start flinging it onto me. Ideally from this direction, because I don't walk on the plants though. Yeah. Um. Okay, yeah. Hit me, bro. It's literally just a bottle that I was gifted one day, and I thought, it looks a little like. The
power of Christ compels you!
Unless you put a cross on it, it looks a little like. Anyway, that's what I used it for. Speaking of crosses, this is actually a crucifix I found over at Walmart, of all places, but it actually came in handy quite nicely for my little short film, because there's a scene where I jump Van Helsing against a tree, and he's, unbeknownst to me, he's got a cross up his sleeve, so it's just like, and I'm like jolting back, and this is the one he was using. Both Angel Susie and me got to hold this and use it against the Count, and it's literally just a Walmart cross with watered down paint to stain it, and I think I hit it with my brother's blowtorch to darken it a little here and there, and then we sealed it, and yeah, anybody can make one of these. Although this bandana has a bit of a history to it, I came to the realization that the fabric paint I was using from Hobby Lobby to dye fabrics is no longer any good. So this used to be just a regular white bandana, and I used watered down black tulip brush paint, not the tulip squirt paint, which is dimensional, but you can also water it down, and it's certainly more permanent than this piss, because, yeah, I'm not using that paint anymore. This cannot be washed unless you want to roll the dice with your machine. Yeah. So I'm a bit miffed about that, but the Van Helsing hat was actually just my Freddy hat from when I was 16, and honestly, ladies and germs, there was a technical difficulty there. I still don't know if we're okay or not, but yeah. As I was saying, yeah, and it totally didn't get us a whole ass day and night to fix the problem either, if it's even fixed. But yeah, as I was saying, this used to be my Freddy hat when I was 16, and I'm only just now realizing the irony of what happened here. Me, a neckbeard, wearing this in the woods with a coat, playing hero to save a pretty lady. It's exactly what a bunch of my haters think I do now. I dropped the whole gentleman thing from a bunch of years ago. But anyway, moving on to the fangs here, we have the main pair that I was wearing for the shoot. And you can tell it's the main pair because they're stained with this garbage. And I can't find a pair that seems to be, unstainable. I'm sure Calabrese has a trick, or several fangs. I'm not sure what those dudes do, because I had to get another pair when I wanted to be him for Halloween.
Alright, we're going twice around the Belgium.
Also, a note, I would definitely consider buying these seasonally, like at Spirit Halloween or whatever. You could get them on Amazon, but the pair I got, which I guess are these, but I put them in my first case from my first fangs, because the other case was like this plastic vacuum-formed crap with flocking for velvet, so they don't even fit once the resin, if you can see that, the resin is attached, so they didn't even fit back inside, unlike this squishier stuff on the inside, which definitely get them. I might have gotten a bootleg. That's why the resin tastes differently too, because these are official, but yeah. Also, in the time it took for me to reconfigure everything, I also remembered there's also this wig, which my body double had to wear in the woods to look like me. It's a Jesus wig, so I don't know. I think it fits the bill. But yeah, we were making me and his wife were we got a kick out of that. It's supposed to look like the Hugh Jackman version of Van Helsing, and I am no Hugh Jackman, but I did what I could. This is a Leatherface replica mallet that I use as Van Helsing for the staking scene towards the end. And I actually bought this at a horror convention, and I didn't think I'd ever be able to own one of these just because there's out of stock as they are from the regular Trick or Treat Studios sellers. But I was able to get this at Last Sinister Creature Con, not Sinister Halloween Con, but it's the same location. So I actually got this just because it was a good deal at the time. They got this on sale for $10, which is absolutely a steal. I definitely didn't want to buy it from the remake actor who played Leatherface. He used to diss the original guy. And this is just a scroll that I was debating whether or not Van Helsing was going to use for the intro. Like, oh, hey, you know, looking at a painting of Dracula, and it's just me as Dracula, but you just see here. Yeah, not the worst likeness, but I guess it just didn't get used. I'm sure it'll come in handy one of these days. And of course, last but not least, this is a diffuser, which I know it looks like a vape pen, and it probably technically is. I don't know. It's from TikTok Shop. My brother found it for me to help with my coughs, and it's basically one of those holistic type deals, like an inhaler, and that's how I was spitting smoke at the end when Dracula burns up. Now, I'll be the first to admit, it is not the greatest effect at all, because if I really wanted this to look good, I would have at least maybe put a flame bar under my chin as I was filming to make it look like I was actually burning up inside and out. Only problem is I look like me, so I didn't want to end up looking like... well, I just didn't want to... Anyway, those are all the props. And there's Luna. There were a few issues with the music that we were able to, well, I was able to more or less clear up. Usually I have this problem with TikTok, not at all YouTube, but despite my incessant bitching, we were able to get the thing up, at least to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, but it's in parts on YouTube, so if you want to see the whole thing with credits, my Instagram is zhooper96, and my TikTok, I believe, is Zachnafine96. But yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to my wonderful cast, to my wonderful crew, to everybody that helped me make this vision of mine that I basically had since summer come to fruition. It's easily the biggest project that I've done myself so far. And it's definitely the most prop heavy, definitely the most convoluted, especially since I've got more than just one actor involved, you know, to play just all the characters and everything. It was hectic, but it was fun, and I couldn't have done it without you guys, so keep kicking ass. But if you like, please like, feel free to share your skill or thoughts in the comments below, as well as to share the video itself. Subscribe if you wish to see more. Don't forget to hit the bell if you do, and as always, thank you so very much for watching, and I love you all. Oh, wait, well, I guess there's also this sheet that I filmed the coffin scene on, so that's technically a prop, too. So, yeah, those are all the props, and, I don't know, there's not much else to say. Roll the bloopers. No. We did it! Ow. God damn, I just pinched the shit out of my pinky. I'm trying a new thing with the rings. You think it's a little much?
That's true.
We're here, right? We're all here. John.
Awesome.
T-pose.
T-pose? Okay. Is he out? Yeah. Oh, he was out of... Okay. Okay.
Anyway, I recruited the help of two of my pals from the haunt to help me with this film. Oh my god, Luna.
Oh, so beautiful. I would die.
I can't do it. Oh my god.
Forgive me.
This isn't even the wig. It's all me. So you know those memes of this Dracula had a cat? I'm kind of living it right now. Come here. There you are. I love you too. Rolling now.
Okay.
And I think, yeah, this is about where we need to be here.
Wait, drop. Charlie roll.
So I got no grip noise.
Yeah. I don't. My arms aren't
hold
long
on to
enough.
the dress if you want. I feel like the dress would be a little easier to carry.
We were gonna do this with a Latina, but she noped out. Oh, I'm already getting blood on the dress.
See, it's making it more realistic.
You know what? That's fine.
Oh my god. All right, let me just try this one more time. Third time's a charm.
Okay,
Make
we're
sure to
rolling.
breathe.
Okay, all right. Van Helsing. All right. Let's just see how that looks.